2018. Start. Start na.
Hi, I'm Nora Bilti Lipay, and I will be discussing the lesson 18. This is the future world tourism and hospitality issues, safety and security that impact on the world's economy and tourism and hospitality, that managing sustainable tourism in a responsible manner and tourism policy and strategic planning. So in lesson 18, we have the four issues that number one is safety and security in tourism and hospitality. That is concerned in the relationship of tourism and hospitality to terrorism or the larger context to safety and security. Since the September 11, 2001 terrorist attack in the United States, there has been increased awareness regarding the vulnerability of the tourism and hospitality industry to the challenges of world events. Travelers now demand security measures, safety and security must be included in destination development strategies. Number one is destinations and attractions must compete on the readiness to keep visitors safe and secure. Number two, destinations that provide sound security coupled with customer service will prosper. Number three, the lack of a comprehensive approach will create a false sense of security. Number four, all members of the local tourism and hospitality system should be included when developing comprehensive tourism and hospitality strategy. Number five, media coverage of a local incidents can spread a negative public relation effects to the entire continent. And number six is the safety and development needs of the components of the visitor experience, including the transportation, infrastructure, accommodations, highway rest areas, and food sources should be assessed. And number seven, establish a place of visitors to turn to if a tourist attack were to occur and openly communicate the location and purpose of the center in advance in the case of any streets. The second issue is the impacts of the world's economy and tourism and hospitality, that a major impact on the future of international travel with a flourishing an economy. More people will travel if there is a greater distribution of a country wealth, that more people will have financial means to travel. And the third issue is that tourism is the managing sustainable tourism in a responsible manner. That sustainable tourism is utmost importance of a present in the future. Measures to advocate tourism agencies advocate that travels about sustainable tourism must be continued as the world population increases. The fourth issues is the tourism policy and strategic planning. That is the policy, the strategic planning, this the sustainable benefits of tourism and hospitality for local communities will continue to grow in importance, that there will be a greater efforts towards partnership of private public sectors to alleviate poverty toward develop policies to combat the negative impacts on tourism and hospitality and support the economic, social, cultural, and environmental contributions of tourism and hospitality of the world. That's all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lord Cedric T. Cenas. I'm discussing about Module 19, Tourism, Hospitality, Education, and Training. The six major tourism and hospitality issues as tourism, hospitality, education, and training, globalization, and innovation will be the outstanding future of tourism and hospitality, education, and training in the future. Several innovations are taking place in some universities and universities. In the island of Majorca, Spain, has a master in PhD in tourism and environmental economics that is reality unique with students coming from several countries. It is well designed program which offers several courses. More than 50 visiting professors from different countries teach and programming. There are also a lot of new trends in tourism, hospitality, education, and training. This includes the collaboration between tourism agencies and educators of tourism colleges and universities to address the changing needs of tourism and hospitality industry. One example is the collaboration between the Businesses Enterprise for Sustainable Travel or BAST with the Educational Network. The group holds annual international tourism and hospitality research conference in various locations worldwide. In these conferences, tourism topics are discussed and curriculum modules are developed to be used in tourism courses and programs around the world. This conference enabled the promotion and sharing of the latest best thinking and best practices in tourism and hospitality education in order to proceed effective and efficient tourism and hospitality management in the future. Other important trends are closely related to globalization and political stability. It that is change. Change is essential ingredient in growth, and only the free exchange of information, values, idea, and people can build a system of global stability that increase all who take part, and this can only happen with a continuous barrier to flow of international tourism, hospitality, education, and training. Sunod, 21. 21.
Rosal, Miral.
Wait lang ha.
Ah, sige lang, di mo na ako na-post. Recap ka na rin.
So the lesson 21 is drop cover, hold on. So basic fire safety you must know for every
Risk
work
management
site.
na. Sa kuwan pa ta. Dio 04.
So zero
Ah,
four zero zero
for,
four zero ay
ah,
40
ah,
Macro pa to, Rosel,
21.
macro.
makro.
Macro,
Ah,
lesson 21.
Ibalik na ako, Bicod.
Ikat lang na.
sige
Ah,
sige.
ikatro na ako.
Sabi ko, okay na.
Ah, sige lang para yun.
Okay. Module 21. So quality tourism and hospitality products and experiences. The eighth major tourism and hospitality issue is quality tourism and hospitality products and experiences. Tourists demand greater variety, flexibility, and quality in the tourism and hospitality products. Quality in tourism and hospitality experiences is usually high on the tourist list. Air travel remains a travel issue as far as quality is concerned. Air travel receives several complaints in terms of quality. Air travelers experienced higher quality airline services in the 1980s in general. They are not very happy with air travel nowadays, although air travel is less expensive at present than it was in the 1980s. This situation is shown in travelers more frequently driving to destination they formerly flew to visit. However, with the pandemic happening worldwide, the airline industry is facing a bigger problem. According to IATE, the industry is expected to have lost $84.3 billion by the end of 2020 worldwide and see revenue plummet by 50% with loss in revenue of $419 billion worldwide. However, there's an unanimous agreement that the winners are the airlines that enter the pandemic from a position of strength with the strongest balance sheets and strongest domestic networks. Voluntarism Gabon Rehabilitation Project, which is GRP, is a unique animal welfare and conservation organism working to rehabilitate unwanted or confiscated Gabons from the pet trade and tourist industry and to recruit suitable candidates back to wild. So the mission is to prevent the movement of gibbons other wildlife, to illegally keep captive gibbons, and to provide a caring environment in which they can recover, to rehabilitate gibbons, and to introduce suitable individuals back to wild, to educate people about the need to preserve and protect the environment, to educate tourists and local communicate about the legal wild trade. So that's all. Thank you.
So the next lesson is lesson 22, and I will discuss for today is future world tourism and hospitality issues, impacts of health issues, effects of natural disaster and climate change and tourism and hospitality. So this lesson will help us identify what are the impacts of issues towards tourism and hospitality. The 10th major tourism and hospitality issue is the impact of health issues and industry. We know that the pandemic gave us a heartbreaking situation. People suffer, and we can't deny also that tourism in the Philippines has a very huge negative impact in the economic status. Travel and tourism is among the most affected sectors, with airplanes on the ground, hotels closed, and travel restrictions put in place virtually all countries around the world. Tourism and hospitality organizations must take leading roles in the development and support of tourism and hospitality health measures and safeguards. So the next topic is effects of natural disaster on industry. The 11th major tourism and hospitality issue is the effects of natural disaster on tourism and hospitality. If this natural disaster occurs, there is limited opportunity to use tourism and hospitality to restart the economy or to obtain new revenues to reinvest in the tourism and hospitality industries and in the well-being of local residents. Because of the negative impacts of natural disaster, new public policy tools and best practices need to be developed that respond to natural disaster. The last topic is the climate change in tourism and hospitality. The 12 major tourism and hospitality issue is the climate change and its impact on tourism and hospitality. Global warming is a growing concern for travelers. Climate change will affect which certain location will tourists visit at what times of the year. This shift in travel patterns and travel periods can have an impact on travel destinations, which in turn affects the environment, which in turn changes when the visitors desire to come. Tourism and hospitality industry sectors should adopt long-term policies to protect their environment and their livelihoods. We should always remember to take good care of our place or tourism, because tourism and hospitality gives us much opportunity in our place, residence, and economic growth. That will be all. Thank you.
I am Mela Florty Sacnanas. I am going to discuss the lesson number 23, Managing Sustainable Tourism and Hospitality. When we say sustainability means to continue to keep up, especially without interruption, flagging, and etc. Sustainable management of tourism and hospitality means achieving equality growth in manner that does not deflate the natural and built environments and impair the culture, history, and the heritage of local community. Sustainable tourism and hospitality consists of the natural surroundings plus the built structures such as lodging, museums, art galleries, and attraction. The word environment includes the natural habitats, built structures, culture, heritage, history, and social interaction. And there are 17 global goals. First, end poverty in all form everywhere. Second, end hungry, achieve food security and improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture. Number 3, ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at the age. Number 4, ensure exclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. Number 5, achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. Number 6, ensure ability and sustainable management of water and sanitation of all. Number 7, ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all. Number 8, promote sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment, and decent work of all. Number 9, build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and number 10, reduce inequality within and among countries. Number 11, make cities and women settlements include safe, resilient, and sustainable. Number 12, ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. Number 13, take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts. Number 14, conserve and sustainable use the oceans, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. 15. Protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial sustainability, manage forests, combat desertification. And number 16, promote wasteful and inclusive societies for sustainable development. Number 17, strengthen the means of implementation and rea- rebuild, rebuild, revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development, and that's all.
25. Lesson 25. Benefit of sustainable tourism and hospitality. Tourism attraction in both natural and built environment are important factors of economic growth. And spoiled natural ecosystem will maintain historic site and cultural heritage event can produce economic and quality of life benefits. Satisfied visitors are likely to be repeat visitors and can surely contribute to the economic growth of tourism and hospitality of a local community. The economic benefits of successful sustainable tourism and hospitality management include development new businesses, expanded job opportunities, and increased income marketing new product, improving infrastructure, encouraging distribution, and integrating the local economy and special opportunities. With other services and products, promote community pride and higher quality of life to the local population. The key in tourism and hospitality is to manage the destination effectively to provide benefit to the local population to enrich the visit of the tourists and to preserve the tourist and hospitality product for future generations to enjoy.